Once the dust had set, a path of blood and death has found him yet. One still standing, a man with a curse demanding. The blade has once again won. By the government he has been shunned, for his ways and love of war has made him alone forevermore. The blood on his hands have made him known as the blade standing alone, his sword and pickaxe by his side, along with the skulls of those who've died. Oh, the blade has slayed, he's left governments all afraid. One man who can die, Nettie shall he be tried. The voices scream blood for the blood god, leading him on the suicide squad. If you hear his feared cry, you should know to stay by his side. Friends to none, if you wish to be a hero, then die like one. He'd been betrayed many a time by those he assisted upon the front line. They tried to set him to death, but Nettie shall he take his last breath. With many wars he would arise, with his cry, Technoblade never dies. The government was corrupt, he was in disgust. Although he tried, the government would always re-arise. With withers and hounds he'd tear the government down. Although that's not where he'd stayed, he finally showed them the meaning of the blade. Oh, the blade has slayed, he's left governments afraid. One man who can die, Nettie shall he be tried. The voices scream blood for the blood god, leading him on the suicide squad. If you hear his feared cry, you should try to stay by his side. Friends to none, if you wish to be a hero, then die like one. The blade is widely feared with more than his sword, no one to call a friend until a warrior had been sent. His wings were stained with blood not his own. Finally, Techno wasn't alone. The two fought with pride, with each other by their side, protecting each other. Their death count soared with the numbers. The government had a cannon, the duo slayed dozens. Oh, the blade has slayed, he's left governments all afraid. One man who can die, Nettie shall he be tried. The voices scream blood for the blood god, leading him on the suicide squad. If you hear his feared cry, you should know to stay by his side. Friends to none, if you wish to be a hero, then die like one. The blade was no stranger to war, no longer lonely, had allies to care for. He stood by them through many troubles, they stood by him through some of his struggles. He found a place to call his own, and the blade promised not to let blood taint his home.